Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu vowed in a speech Wednesday the country will continue its war against Gaza-based militant group Hamas once negotiations to free Israeli hostages end, according to multiple reports. As negotiators push to extend a multi-day pause in fighting and some groups call for a more permanent ceasefire, "There is no way we are not going back to fighting until the end," Netanyahu said, adding, "This is my policy. The entire cabinet stands behind it. The entire government of Israel stands behind it. The soldiers stand behind it. The people stand behind it. Whether the pause in fighting is extended beyond Thursday." Israeli officials have indicated they would be open to an extension on the condition Hamas continues to release hostages, while CNN analyst Barak Ravid posted on X Tuesday that Israeli officials would extend the pause for 9 days if Hamas agreed to release 10 hostages each day. Officials in Qatar, which helped broker the negotiations, told CNN they are optimistic the truce will be extended beyond Thursday. Hamas released a fifth group of hostages on Tuesday, turning over 12 people to the Red Cross, which transferred those hostages to Egypt, according to the Israel Defense Forces. Those hostages included 10 Israeli citizens, 9 women and 1 minor, and 2 foreign nationals, multiple outlets reported. In exchange for those 12 hostages, Israel agreed to release 30 Palestinian civilians, including 15 women and 15 minors, from Israeli prisons, according to Majed Al Ansari, a foreign affairs spokesperson for Qatar. 81. That's the number of hostages released by Hamas over the course of the week-long pause in fighting, including 11 that were freed on Monday in exchange for the release of 33 Palestinians that had been held in Israeli prisons. Hamas had captured just over 240 hostages. Israel declared war against Hamas shortly after its October 7 assault on Israel, later launching a ground invasion of the Hamas-controlled Gaza Strip. Netanyahu has said Israel will maintain security responsibility over Gaza and prevent Hamas from controlling the Palestinian enclave. Last week's temporary truce marked the first major break in the conflict. Hamas agreed to release some of those hostages, and Israel agreed to release Palestinian prisoners, all women and children. Israel had previously agreed to 4-hour daily pauses, amid calls for humanitarian aid into Gaza. As part of the deal, Israel also agreed to allow 300 aid trucks into Gaza from Egypt, as the death toll continues to climb. More than 14,800 people have been killed in Gaza since the start of the conflict, according to the Hamas-led Gaza Health Ministry, while roughly 1,200 people were killed in Israel in Hamas attack, Israeli officials estimate. Hamas releases 12 more hostages, first since ceasefire extension. Forbes: Hamas releases 11 more hostages to Israel as truce nears 5th day. IDF says. Forbes: Here's what to know about the hostages released from Gaza. Forbes.